Okay, this is a special Trek Canon video for today because today we're going to have a lot of speculation, innuendo, and a lot of conjecturing. And y'all know how I feel about that when it comes to Star Trek Canon. But today, like I said, is special because today, right, we are going to talk about this Star Trek Unification short film that just released. And we're going to talk about it being part 2 to the outstanding short film of, what was it called? Reunification, redemption, regeneration. Anyway, what's going on is this. First of all, before I even get into all of the cameos, man, all the special, this little short film right here, when I was looking at it, I was thinking to myself, are they trying to bridge the Kelvin timeline, TOS, the future, the past, Star Trek Picard season 2 Discovery, Strange New World? Like, are they trying to do this with this little short film, right? Look, let me tell you something. The D agent, first of all, William Shatner makes an appearance after like 30 years of being away from Star Trek, man. He makes an appearance in this, man. De-aged, man. Look. Let's talk about it. So here's the thing. Everybody knows about the cameos that's in this particular short film. You got Gary Mitchell, you got Yeoman Colt, right? You got Savick, right? You got of course Spock and what appears to be the son, and who appears to be the son of Spock. We're getting ahead of ourselves. And of course, we got Captain James T. Kirk. Look. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the importance of what I think all of this surrounds, because there were shots from Captain Kirk's body remains that was on the Daystrom station. We got shots from the past, future, and let's talk about it. The Nexus ribbon. Look, let's talk about it. So the only person that stands different from any speculation that I can have is Yeoman Colt. The only thing, first of all, Yeoman Colt, for those of you who do not know, she was in the episode The Cage. It was the very first pilot thing sent to Paramount or whoever it was they sent it to for the pilot of Star Trek, and that didn't work out, and it ended up becoming a Menagerie 1 and 2. But the first pilot was called The Cage, okay? And in that episode, you had this young lady by the name of Ensign Yeoman Rand, okay? Not the Yeoman, I'm sorry, Yeoman Colt. I'm still used to Rand. Anyway, the only special thing as far as canon goes with Yeoman Colt was that she was one of the 2 ladies selected to go down and be Pike's companions throughout his thought dimension entrapment, but and the other one being number 1. But I don't know how that would play into the canon of what's going on in this, so we'll set that aside for a second. But let's talk about the other special people. Now, for people who don't know, right, Savick was played by 2 different people. You had Kirstie Alley played the first, and then you had another woman who played a second, right? That second person was in a search for Spock. She ended up, as you remember, she ended up having Ponfar with Spock to basically get that whole little Ponfar thing out of his system, right? But see, the thing is that it was supposed to be written into canon that she was supposed to have gotten pregnant from that interaction, okay? But they never made that into canon. But that was something that the writers of Star Trek of that movie had, basically made. Now, the thing is that it's interesting to see her back in here with what appears to be younger, older Spock, and I think Turin or something like that. But I can guess that they are bringing Spock's son back into true canon, with that being Savick and Spock's son, which would be great. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about was Gary Mitchell. Now, people know Gary Mitchell from, what was the episode where No Man Has Gone Before? Look, let me talk about Gary Mitchell. Was it Gary? Anyway, what's going on with Gary Mitchell is Gary Mitchell basically became a near omnipotent being by being exposed to the Great Barrier in this one particular episode, right? And the thing is that Gary Mitchell, like I said, nigh omnipotent being. How did Kirk defeat this dude? But see, the thing is that Gary Mitchell and Kirk were best friends. All right, I need everybody to understand that was his homie, that was his homeboy, that was his road dog. But the only thing is, the reason they had that issue in that episode was because, of course, if you become an omnipotent, man, your morals and all that stuff don't apply to me. Anyway, so we got a nigh omnipotent being that was best homies with this dude Kirk, who, by the way, they had the shot with him being on the rocks. Everybody know how I feel about Kirk's body being in the rocks, up into there, all of that. And the Nexus, the flashbacks, all of this. And I think it ends, by the way, with Spock with Kirk standing next to the Kelvin timeline Spock. all right, which everybody knows is actually the Prime Universe Spock. Now, here's the thing. Um, I've always wanted Kirk to make his way back into Star Trek canon. I've always wanted Cisco to make his way back into Star Trek canon because those two are, to me, those are my favorite, hands down, captains in all of Star Trek. And if they have found a way to bring Captain Kirk or bridge that whole thing with Kirk, Strange New Worlds, because like I said, at the end in the Kelvin timeline, they found a way to bridge all of that and bring Kirk back into Star Trek canon. Oh, wow. That would just be mind blowing. Alongside the son of Spock. Look, it's the reason they have his remains inside the Daystrom Institute, nobody else's. But man, look, go find that short, take a look at it. It is so touching, it's so heartwarming, man. I almost bring it to my eye. But look, tell me what you guys thought in the comments, man. And always peace, recycle, and say the wills. You guys be cool.